Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on January 26, 2023. Russia-Ukraine war live. Drones shot down over Kyiv. Zelensky urges swift delivery of tanks. Donald Trump news today. Meta to reinstate his Facebook and Instagram as 2024 campaign gears up. The Independent, Georgia grand jury report into Donald Trump remains sealed, for now. BBC, DA Willis hints at next moves in Trump probe. MSNBC, Trump blames others on his notorious Georgia call for not hanging up on him as Fulton County decision nears. Twitter sued over anti-Semitic posts left online. No return to the past, the man leading Ukraine's fight back against corruption. The Guardian, reporting corruption in a time of war, the Ukrainian journalist's dilemma. Politico Europe, Gravitas. Did Ukraine's corrupt officials misuse Western aid? WIAON, Ukraine's wave of graft scandals is a healthy sign. Bloomberg, Ukrainian journalists are uncovering Ukrainian corruption. NHS crisis, over my dead body, proposals to make some patients pay for care spark backlash. Sky News, NHS safety watchdog sends warning over charging for GP appointments. The Independent, should people be charged for GP and hospital visits? Manchester Evening News, mark my words, this will be the end of the NHS if the Tories have their way. The Guardian, Gordon Brown warns Tories are considering making patients pay for NHS treatment. Past beating allegations emerge against officer involved in Tyre Nichols' death. The Independent, autopsy indicates Tyre Nichols was beaten by police, lawyers. BBC, Tyre Nichols' death, police beat black motorist like a human piñata. The Telegraph, race, fear relevant in most excessive use of force cases, expert says. WREG News Channel 3, US Feds, investigation into Tyre Nichols' death will take time. 737 MAX crashes, Boeing in court on fraud charge. Burkina Faso unrest, France agrees to pull its troops out. BBC, France accepts Burkina junta demand to pull out troops. France 24 English, Burkina Faso asks French troops to leave. About 400 French soldiers currently based there. WIAON, France to pull troops from Burkina Faso within a month. Ministry. Voice of America, VOA News, France to respect Burkina Faso's request to withdraw troops within a month. 2 suspects in Madison Brooks rape seen callously laughing in video, latest. The Independent, teen student raped by 2 men and dumped in road before being killed by speeding car. Daily Star, video of LSU bar where Maddie Brooks was last seen shows shocking scenes. Daily Mail, selfless teen raped and dumped on street before being killed by oncoming car. Daily Record, bar's alcohol license suspended after girl, 19, is then raped, dumped and run over by car. Ex-kickboxer Andrew Tate says Romanian prosecutors have no evidence against him. Reuters, Andrew Tate claims case file is empty as H is taken for further questioning in Romania. The Telegraph, Andrew Tate claims case against him empty. BBC, Andrew Tate latest, brothers taken to Romania's DIICOT agency. Evening Standard, Andrew Tate moans his prison cell has cockroaches, lice and bed bugs. Pressure mounts on Kevin McCarthy as Santos financial discrepancies revealed, live. The Independent, Rep. Goldman, there very well may be an indictment against George Santos. MSNBC, McCarthy says Santos can be removed, but only for crimes. Bloomberg, give him some credit, George Santos has performed a valuable public service. The Independent, the George Santos malignancy. Afghanistan, Taliban to set new rules on women's aid work, UN says. BBC, Taliban working on guidelines for women NGO workers, UN says. Al Jazeera English, Taliban edict cuts women from vital aid during ferocious winter. The Telegraph, top UN officials seek to water down bans on women in Afghanistan. The Print, top UN woman urges Muslims, move Taliban into 21st century. School's chief fired after boy, 6, shoots teacher in Virginia. BBC, Virginia teacher shot by 6-year-old student texted loved ones to say school was failing to act. Sky News, U.S. teacher sues school authorities for negligence after 6-year-old shot her in class. WION, Virginia teacher shot by 6-year-old student will sue school district. A paranoid gunman killed 11 in the Monterey Park mass shooting. What happened? The Independent, why the number of U.S. mass shootings has risen sharply. BBC, second mass shooting in California in 3 days heightens fears of copycat killings. Channel 4 News, chief defends delay telling public of mass shooter at large. Half Moon Bay, gunman targeted farm worker colleagues, police. BBC, Half Moon Bay, suspected gunman charged with 7 murders. BBC, nobody should have to go through this, 7 killed in Half Moon Bay shooting. Donald Trump to be allowed back onto Facebook and Instagram. 2 people killed after man stabbed passengers on train in Germany. Sky News, Germany stabbing, 2 dead and 5 injured after man stabs people on train. Evening Standard, 2 killed in knife attack on German train. The Telegraph, Germany, 2 killed, several injured in train knife attack. DW, English, 2 dead and 7 injured after man stabs people on train in Germany. Ukraine war, Zelensky urges speedy delivery of Western tanks. BBC, Ukraine war, President Zelensky learns that Germany is sending tanks to Ukraine during interview with Sky News. Sky News, Ukraine war, Zelensky seeks long-range missiles, jets from allies. The Moscow Times, live, Ukraine's Zelensky wants long-range missiles and jets from the West. France 24 English. France 24 English, Ukrainian military ordered to boost reserves, says President Zelensky. Ukraine's Odesa, the Pearl of the Black Sea, added to UNESCO World Heritage list. The Guardian, Ukraine's Odesa designated UNESCO World Heritage Site. BBC, Ukraine's Odesa city put on UNESCO Heritage in Danger list. Euronews, Ukraine's Odesa wins UNESCO status despite Russia opposition. The Moscow Times, UNESCO designates Odesa as World Heritage Site amid war threats. Abrams tanks pose no offensive threat to Russia, insists Biden, live. The Independent, Russia-Ukraine war, US promises Abrams tank firepower to ally. Channel 4 News, moment Zelensky learns Germany approved sending tanks to Ukraine during interview. Guardian News, sending tanks to Ukraine makes one thing clear, this is now a Western war against Russia. The Guardian, what tanks will Ukraine get, and why does it want them? This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.